We know who is fighting this weekend. But the real question is, how will these fights be won and lost? Every matchup on this main card presents a fascinating stylistic problem. Let's break down the tactical chess matches for UFC Vegas 110. The main event, Steve Garcia versus David Onama, is a classic clash of power versus process. Steve Garcia's game is built on overwhelming pressure and a statistically anomalous level of power. He doesn't just hit hard, he has an incredible knockdown rate that surpasses almost every other featherweight. His path to victory is clear: force engagements, close distance, and land that fight-altering shot. He builds momentum and looks to finish. David Onama's path is the exact opposite. Against Giga Chikadze, he showed us the blueprint. He is not just a brawler, he is a thinking fighter. His process involves neutralizing his opponent's greatest strength. Against Garcia, that means managing distance, frustrating him with movement, and, most importantly, wrestling. The entire fight hinges on this number, Garcia's 88% takedown defense. It looks incredible on paper, but it is largely untested against a dedicated wrestler like the one Onama can be. If Onama can get this fight to the mat consistently, he completely changes the dynamic. The first 7 minutes will tell us everything. In the co-main event, we have a heavyweight fight that poses a fascinating question. What happens when a relentless finisher meets a seemingly unbreakable object? Ante Delija is not a one-punch knockout artist. He's a combination puncher who overwhelms opponents with speed and volume. Much like his training partner, Tom Aspinall, he recognizes when an opponent is hurt and immediately swarms with an urgency that is rare in the heavyweight division. Waldo Cortes-Acosta, on the other hand, survived a barrage from Sergey Pavlovich, arguably the division's biggest single-shot power puncher. His career implication here is massive. If his chin holds up again, it proves he has an elite, almost supernatural level of durability. His path to victory is to weather the early storm and use his jab and superior cardio to outpoint a fatiguing Delija in the later rounds. Further down the card, the Dulgarian versus Valle fight is the purest stylistic clash of the night. It is the Mauler versus the Matador. Dulgarian averages over 5 takedowns per 15 minutes. His entire game is predicated on getting you to the floor and keeping you there. Valle is a high-volume, highly accurate striker. He has a significant striking advantage if, and only if, he can stay on his feet. His career depends on proving his takedown defense is UFC caliber. For Dulgarian, it's about proving his wrestling dominance can translate against a slick, athletic striker. Every one of these fights comes down to a single critical question. Can Onama's wrestling negate Garcia's power? Can Delija's volume finally crack Cortes-Acosta's chin? Can Valle stay upright? The answers to those questions will determine the winners and losers on Saturday. What do you believe is the single most important stylistic advantage for any fighter on this main card? Tell me your analysis in the comments.